large-scale voting by mail in 2020 would be bad for democracy and bad for America. What's going on, guys? This is Rob Smith. And look, if you're like me and you've been watching the conversations that have been happening in the media and cable news with the coronavirus pandemic during an election year, there's a lot of people that are advocating for voting by mail. They're saying that this would be easier. They're saying that it would be safer for people. They're saying that there's no way that this could be corrupt or this could be violated by people who would disrupt the process for their own ends. No, just go ahead and let everybody vote by mail, right? I'm here to tell you that that is absolutely wrong. The idea that people voting by mail is something that would be completely free of any sort of interference is insane. Voting by mail basically means that when you have ballot harvesting, and there's a lot of places that do ballot harvesting right now, California in particular, which means that you have third parties that are coming to pick these votes up and then transferring them to the places where the votes are counted. What happens in between when they get these people's votes and when they're transferred to the places where the votes are counted? You know, we're gonna assume that everybody is on the up and up. We're gonna assume that everybody is being completely honest, but we all know that people on both political parties play dirty when it comes to politics. I am not here for voting by mail. There were stories that came out of California in the 2018 midterms in which they have ballot harvesting. Their ballot harvesting is completely legal. What that means is that you have third-party workers that go from house to house to collect people's votes. There were dreamers, and you all know dreamers who are the children of illegal immigrants and they're dreamers, whatever. But these dreamers were actually working for some of these organizations, going door to door with people and guiding them through filling out their election ballots, guiding them to the sorts of candidates that they should choose, right? And now when that happened in California, you had 6, 7 election seats flip from red to blue. Funny how that works. Funny how when there's mail-in voting, when there's a lot of absentee ballots, when there's a lot of that stuff, it generally always seems to work in favor of the Democrats. Now, they will tell you that any argument against ballot harvesting or any argument against wide-scale voting by mail or absentee ballots is just the Republicans trying to suppress the vote, right? I don't believe that that is true. I believe that we have a stronger democracy when as many people are allowed to vote as possible, but we have to protect the integrity of our elections. I do believe that mail-in voting, that absentee voting on a larger scale, and absolutely ballot harvesting, these are things that do not protect the integrity of our elections. 2020 is such a crucial year. I believe that by November, we are going to lick this coronavirus. We are going to get to a place where we're going to have a new normal. We're going to get to a place where people can safely vote in person like we always have. I don't believe that there should be a lot of fear-mongering from either party, but particularly from the left, about voting being dangerous for people way off in November. And I do believe that we should not continue to let this coronavirus and the fear of the coronavirus and the fear of its spread disrupt our day-to-day life so much and disrupt our legacies and our policies so much that you have people arguing for large-scale voting by mail and large-scale absentee ballot voting. Because you know what that's gonna mean? It's gonna be large-scale election fraud, large-scale ballot harvesting. It is a no-go for our democracy, and it's bad for America.